Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Cheers.
Buddy Miller is all smiles as he shares a beer with family and friends at his local pub on Sydney's northern beaches. But a lot has happened since he was last here.
Hand on heart, I believe every one of us in the intensive care department, the emergency department, didn't think that he'd make it.
He started to feel unwell on the Saturday, and by the Wednesday he was on life support. It was a very rapid descent.
It was last October. Buddy Miller had just returned from a holiday in the Philippines. He felt unwell but put off going to the doctor.
So I went down real fast. At the time I just thought, oh, this is a real strong flu.
By the time Buddy reached emergency at Sydney's Northern Beaches Hospital, he was dying. Doctors thought he may have picked up a bug overseas.
Every possible antibiotic was given to him, and we were all thinking of rare imported infections, and subsequently it turned out to be a simple streptococcal bacteria, which happens in a significant proportion of sore throats, and all you need is some penicillin. When you have this overwhelming infection, your circulation shuts down, you don't get enough blood going to your tissues, and they die.
The infection had led to septic shock and Buddy's organs were failing. In the early hours of the morning, the family was told he was unlikely to survive. His 7-year-old daughter was brought in to say goodbye.
7 days in a coma. When I woke up, I saw my hands and feet. I only vaguely remember a little bit. I was still on medication, and I saw my black hands and black feet, and I just went, ooh, that's not good. But the doctors were explaining things to me, how they had to shrink all my veins to keep all the organs alive, my brain, my heart, and my lungs, and not worry about your extremities. If they didn't do that, I wouldn't be here. So I'm happy. And now they said, I have to lose my hands and my feet, which I'm happy with that deal rather than not being here talking to you. So I'll take that deal any day. How come you haven't gone home to check up on Dad?
Oh, Dad's right. I've trained him after all these years. He can look after himself.
His family, including his camera-shy mum Claire, have been by his side every day.
All right, one more.
It was never a question about whether he would be happy to be alive without his hands and feet, or what his quality of life might be like. We always knew that if anyone can make a go of it and be grateful, it would be Buddy.
I will never forget the day when I walked in to the intensive care unit and saw him sitting up in bed, and it struck me, this massive radiant smile that he had, so grateful to the staff, just his joy for life, something that really moved me.
In mid-January, both of Buddy's hands were amputated.
You be good.
I'll be right. Thanks, mate. I'll be good. I'm in good hands, don't worry about it.
We've given this 100 days nearly now for everything to revascularise and recover in his feet and hands, and it just hasn't happened.
Oh, yeah, no escape. Lock me in. Put the bars up.
Oh, this is it, Buddy. Off you go.
Let's do it.
Buddy is once again on his way to the operating theatre. Orthopaedic surgeon Dr. David Carmody will perform below-the-knee amputations on both legs.
He can't move his feet at all, and he can't move his ankles, so none of the tendons or muscles in the feet are alive. There's nothing there to keep tissues alive, so any attempts at reconstruction would fail. This day's been coming, and you're probably just itching to get it done, eh?
Yeah, so, anyhow, you had a rest? You had something to eat?
Mate, I had some sugar in there. I'm pumped.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I know you're going in there tired and,
No, I'm good, mate. Having both done together is obviously quite traumatic, so he'll be sore and he'll take some time to recover. We just want him to be able to get on with his rehab and get some prostheses fitted.
A couple of days later, we check in on the patient.
but trying to lift it up now.
Another round of surgery. How are you feeling?
Oh, a little bit better today. Not so great after the surgery for the legs. That was That was painful. Yeah, once the medication wore off the next day, I couldn't move at all without intense pain.
Then the perfect medicine, a visit from his daughter.
Hey, baby. Hey, darling. Come here. Kiss. I slept with one of your little unicorns last night.
Oh yeah,
She kept me company.
She's here.
Yeah. What's her name again? Twilight.
Twilight Sparkle.
Sparkle. Yeah, she
That's
kept
right,
me
there's a
company.
sparkle.
And obviously part of your motivation to get well and get going is your daughter.
Yeah, 100%. For the rest of my life, I want to still be that daddy that's always looking after and protecting her. So I could talk to you.
Buddy's family and friends are with him for the long haul, and they've started a fundraising campaign to help him prepare for the future. Got a tough road ahead. I guess it's not all going to be smiles and jokes and happy times.
It can't be. He can no longer work his job, open a can. He can't toilet himself. There's a huge level of adjustment. But the fact that he can still throw his arms around his little girl, that's what makes all the difference.
He'll do very, very well, I'm sure. He has a very positive outlook in life.
Well, he was alive when they amputed.
Next, Buddy will move to a rehab facility and be fitted for prosthetics.
A bit like, put me in the game, coach, get me off the bench, that sort of attitude. I've got through the danger part, now I'm going through the surgery part, and then I've got the rehab part. So I'm sort of 2 down almost, and then on to the 3rd stage. All right, give us a kiss. Who's coming in next? Mwah. Go out there and say, next.